Hi folks, and welcome to Tech with Troy. I apologize for not posting videos in the past month and a half, and I will try to get some more material out. But as some of you know, I teach at a college, and we've gone fully online, so I've been busy using my skills to sort of repurpose my classes. And this is actually going to be yet another different type of video. I tried for a while there to put out quick picks fairly often, and it was my intention to do so, particularly with so many of us working from home because of the coronavirus. But I have a real problem with something that I've seen Walmart doing recently. I do understand that because of the coronavirus that shipments from overseas, from China in particular, are backed up. And I do understand that supply is at a low on certain items. However, Walmart, who is the source usually of most of our good deals on laptops, seems to have made the decision to consistently raise their prices across the board. And let me just show you by example, using some machines that I mentioned in previous quick pick videos. So for instance, one of our perennial favorites, or one of my favorites that is the Lenovo IdeaPad S340 with an i5 chip in it. This was at a really good price. I think it was like $379 or something for Black Friday last year. But consistently, other than around Black Friday, it's always sold for $399. In the past couple of weeks, Walmart has raised this by $50. Is it still a good price? Yes, it is. But it galls me. It really sort of sticks in my throat that I think they're taking advantage of the situation. Likewise, we've talked before about the HP 14-inch running on the new 10th gen Intel Core i3, but again, for the longest time we saw this running at $299 on Walmart, and they've increased the price to $309. And then finally, there's a ASUS VivoBook 15-inch, which is running a newer generation Ryzen 3, but it's the 3200U chip, which is not the most powerful. This is a decent little machine, but it too, up till recently, has been selling on Walmart for $299, and so they raised the price by $16. And looking across the board at all of their, it doesn't matter whether you're looking at laptops, whether you're looking at Switch consoles, they seem to have raised their prices. And I do understand that some of their costs have gone up, but it doesn't work like this. Everything shouldn't go up by sort of the same dollar amount or the same percentage at the same time. If this is truly because they're running out of supply of these things, then either they're running out of supply of all of their laptops at sort of the same speed, which seems highly unlikely, or that ain't what's causing it. So I suspect that it is not what is causing it. So, I do know a lot of us are working from home, teaching from home, learning from home right now. So my one pick that I will give you, and this is the only link that I'm going to post in the show notes below, actually is not through Walmart. I'm going to watch them, and if they reverse their policies, I certainly will be interested in suggesting some of theirs. And like I said, all of these, I'll be honest, they're decent prices, but they're not good prices. They're not the same good prices you could have gotten a month ago. My one pick that I would suggest, and I do want to sort of, I don't say caution you, but I just want to be upfront about the pros and cons here. Best Buy has a 14-inch, and I think this is a ASUS, and it's white. I don't know if you can get it in other colors. I think not. It's called an ImagineBook. Now, it's a 14-inch laptop. It does have a 128 gig solid-state drive. It does have 4 gig of memory, and those, for those of you that have watched the show before, those are the two things we're looking for. The one thing that some people ding this on is that it has an Intel Core M3. This is like a really low power sort of supplemental type of processor, a little bit below the regular i3, I guess you could say. It's a con in terms, not a con in terms of they're trying to con you, but it's one factor against it is it does run a little bit slower, I think, than the normal i3s. It's not as powerful. But the reason is, and this is intentional, is that it really ekes out the battery life. I've had a machine or two that have had M3s in the past, and the battery life has been spectacular. So again, unless you're looking to do something like video rendering or you're doing high intensity gaming, yeah, then in those cases I would not get this. But if you're just looking to do word processing, watch some YouTube videos and so forth, and you want something that has a stellar battery life, this is probably a good deal. Now this is selling right now on Best Buy for $299, and I will go ahead and put a link to it. I will say that it's my understanding, I believe that the memory is soldered in. I'm not so sure about the solid state drive, but I'm also assuming that if you get something like this, you're probably not looking to upgrade it to make it more powerful, hence the sort of okay aspect, if you will, of the M3 chip. So again, I apologize for not posting recently. Part of it's been because I've been so darn busy, but part of it's been, to be honest, I've watched as Walmart went back and forth on their prices, and then over the last week when they just consistently raised prices across the board, it galled me enough that I felt I had to say something about it. So take care. I hope you've liked the video. I do promise I'll try to get more videos out in the future. If you could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. Take care.